Hey everybody, I hope that you can hear me. As you know, as you see, there's police presence currently in a neighborhood outside a home in Fruitland. It's the neighboring neighborhood called Hidden Meadows. That's north of the home. And I'm sorry. Whew. It's heartbreaking, as y'all know, for me, and I'm sure for the family and everyone around this case who's been following it. Um, so here is a KTVB article that's kind of given some information about. Oh, that's right. About this search. So it says Fruitland police searching home related to Michael Vaughan disappearance. The Fruitland Police and Idaho State Police are currently searching a home near where Michael Vaughan disappeared in the summer of 2021. So let me dive into this article first, and then we'll watch the video. Police have been outside a home in Fruitland on Saturday with a tractor, dumpster, and other individuals based on a lead they got in relation to the disappearance of Michael Vaughan. Crime scene tape is blocked off most of the road in a neighborhood across the field near Vaughan's home in Fruitland. Across the field, so it's going to make it seem like it's by their home below them. If you're looking down on a map and you have their home, it's actually north in a field over there. So I'm going to see. We have gone over this area on map times for sure. Oh shoot. Sorry, hold on. Getting call after call. Okay. So let's listen. Oh, y'all, my heart is breaking. Justice for Michael Vaughan. Sorry, give me just a second. My phone connected to my Bluetooth headphones. Sorry, 1 second. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can. See if I can hear this. Of course not. 1 sec, 1 sec. Thank you. Can y'all hear me now?
Have ISP and Fruitland Police searching a backyard of a home in Fruitland. They have a dump truck, the Chief Huff told me, and there's crime scene tape all across here, down into this area, this grassy area right here. The fire department just left, I think, and you can see they have the whole fence taken out right here. There's a dump truck back there.
So I think that this area, I'm going to do a map time. I think I know exactly where this is. I'm pretty sure. I've seen this area so many times, I can't even begin to tell you. Where are they searching? So it's in the area. So Hidden Meadows is the north. neighborhood, kind of northwest of them. If you're looking at a map, I'm trying to pull it up right now. Sorry for the voice changer thing. Mr. Eve called. Mr. Eve, but it was connected. My headphones are Bluetooth. Anyway, so it kind of interrupted that. So 1 second. Pull this up. All right, so we have North Whitetail and Mallard. How did they get tipped about this house? It just said that they got a tip. Now, remember the Treasy area that I have gone over many times. And the neighborhood to the north of the home. So here's Southwest 8th, right, where the splash pad is. Greenbelt line right here. You go into this little area, and it kind of spits you into this little triangle-like thing, triad-like thing, and this is the barrier right here that allegedly Tyler jumped, right? So anyway, if you go up, there's like a little treesy area over here, but this is the area that I believe they are at. Right here. Maybe right here. I don't know. Let's look. He jumped over. Nicole, I'm glad you're here. No matter what, I am so glad that you're here with us, going over this. And thank you for the tweets that you put out, because I didn't know at the time. And then Dope Soul, reached out. But see this little white fence right there? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Get out of my screen. Go away. Get back to you in a second. But you see this fence right here? That seems to be where they're at. Yep. Where did my earth go? Son of a biscuit. All right, let me go. Let me do this again. Thought I was looking at my maps. I am so discombobulated because this is killing me inside. So strength and prayers to the family of missing Michael Vaughan, no matter what. And differences aside. Oh, thank you, Pointer Lover. I appreciate that. I do. I think that's where they must be, right? Let me go down the road a little bit. This is Wood Duck. Okay, they must have been over here when they took that picture. Let's look. So are they on the other side of it? Take a minute. There's a greenhouse on one of the sides. Okay, so they're down here when they took that picture, right? Would it be this one, y'all? Is this the greenhouse? Catty corner over to it. So there's Mallard. Okay. Okay. Is it this one? Where are they getting? Oh, there's the tree. Kind of scraggly looking tree. Sorry, I know I'm everywhere. Hold on. Oh, there's a white fence there too. Yes, please let justice happen for Michael. Absolutely. I am just heartbroken. Like I've always wanted someone to say, oh, he's at this house. He's been taken care of. You never want to see tractors and dumpsters and, So again, this is about Michael Vaughan, missing since July 27, 2021 from his home in Fruitland, Idaho. Again, police have been outside a home on Saturday with a tractor, dumpster, and other individuals based on a lead they got in relation to the disappearance. Crime scene tape has blocked off most of the road in a neighborhood across the field. near the Vaughn's home in Fruitland. I'm thinking we don't know exactly. You know, they didn't say. What did Alex say? I think she said, like, anyway, a lead brought them to this area. So here's another angle. Let's look at this. There's that little field. So hold on a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to go to another. I'm going to go over to that North Whitetail. I think Sleuthy was right. Hold on. God. Justice for Michael Vaughan. It's been over a year. Wow, the chat is moving. How far from the house? I would say, what, a mile and a half tops? There's a blue house that's on the corner. So is it this one? Let's go back to that video.
In relation to Michael Vaughan.
Trying to pull it up. Hold on. Can y'all hear that at all? Sorry, I had to reset some settings. I don't know what happened with the Bluetooth thing. Can y'all hear that at all? Can y'all hear that? No sound? Okay. Hold on. God bless. Can y'all hear me at all? Okay, I see it now. So that looks like, yep, right where I said, and right where Sleuthy said. It's right here. My God. And that's the weeping cherry tree. Birdie, you know it. The down fence appears to be to her left. So there's that field right there. That's what's throwing me. That's what's throwing me off. Because it almost makes you feel like, I'll show you what it makes me feel like it's really at. Kind of. because there's like a little connection there. You are on the right street, Mallard Street. I'm telling you, that's where I was. All these damn, fences look the same. I'm just confused. Yeah, that's what they're saying, 1103 Mallard Street, but I just don't know. Maybe it's because of the map. Maybe I'm just going to go to Google. Like maps, not Earth. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Yeah, that's where I was. 1103. Or maybe it wasn't. Oh my God. My heart is so heavy. I know that everyone in the group that I work with is just heartbroken. Okay, you're right. Yeah, I wasn't in the right spot. I was not. My bad. There it is. Sorry, guys. Okay. I need to calm my nerves. I'm very nervous. Very, very nervous. So let me go back to Twitter and just kind of refresh and make sure that I have the latest information, because maybe there's updates happening as quick as we can spit it out. So, oh, is Discord just going crazy? I can't hear anything. I can't even hear. I don't know what Mr. Eve did when he called me, but I can't hear anything. So I'm sorry, guys. It throws me off. I'm sure it's maybe like News Nation has it now. No, I like Twitter because Twitter typically will get actual real life video capture or video footage, especially since Alex Duggan is there already. That makes sense. I want this same stuff regurgitated over and over. I want something new and updated. But I don't think I see anything else. Yep, that's where I got my info, Sleuthy. Thank you for your help. Was that tip that led them there? Yeah, I would assume so. Right? I know, my heart is just ripped to shreds. What's the email address to report a tip? Oh my. 1 day ago. In the Michael Vaughan Fruitland page, the page that me and many, many others were blocked from. We can't even go in there to say anything because I guess we were too sassy. Look for the dark house that has 2-car and a single-car garage. Thank you, Heather Mack. Grandma, this is right where the walking guy was, Eve. Pretty much. Yeah, we were blocked. I mean, like, I don't care, and it is what it is. I mean, once the Curtises took over, it was pretty much over for anyone that had an opinion, right? What could be going on? Any connection to the family? We don't know that. Either the current property owner gave full permission for the dig, or if not, law enforcement had to show, valid reasons to request the dig to a judge, and judge sign off the search warrant. Potentially, right? I mean, it really just depends on what the tip in the situation is. If somebody said, I saw this happen, yeah, you're still going to have to get a search warrant. I guess it just really depends. That's where the guy was walking. So this is my opinion. Now, they said, police stated that it was by Michael's home or near the splash pad that the walking guy was at. I don't think that the picture that came out is the area that they say, because let's go through that while we're waiting for up-to-date information, okay? Because I don't agree with it. And I could be wrong, but I just, you know me, I buck the system on everything, right? So I made a video kind of showing that, the walking man. And I got to now find it. Guys, give me just 1 second. Don't go anywhere. I can't hear anything. So, and it's throwing me off so bad. Plus the fact that They're searching for Michael Vaughan. So give me just a quick second. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Hello, hello. See, I can hear. All right, guys, can you hear me? Back live. Sorry about that. I think I can hear now. Woohoo! All right. I was getting a little irritated. So did they take a picture through here? Like right here? Looks like it. Right? Or am I crazy? I really got to know for sure. Yeah, thank you guys for being patient with me. When it's go time, on these cases, a lot of people are just very like straightforward. They get the facts out because they can shut it off, that feeling of just dread, but I can't do it. I can't. It just breaks me. And I hyper focus on these little things because I have to get it right. Yep, there it is. Okay. Now, we have done some research, and I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about this whole group of web sleuths. And I'm going to tell you that this property has been on our radar before. All right. I can promise you. Human emotions should be able to just shut off like that. Right. Right. So let me look at our research because I know we've gone over. Yep. Wink, wink. Somebody with that starts with Z really did a good job. Joseph and Martha Jump sold this. No, that's not the right one. It's not the right one. And Miss Doxy. All right. Yep, we have looked at that. And I swore I thought I saw on maps that this guy or whoever this property owner is, I'll just keep it kind of quiet. I thought there was like a bait and tackle that was attached to it. I could have sworn, but maybe it was like a neighbor. And if you look, you know what? If you go to Google Earth and look down on 1103 Mallard, you can see something kind of weird. Is that the one that we researched? I'm almost positive. You can see like maybe a little bit of disturbance potentially. I don't know. Let's look. Is that the one? I think it was this one actually we were looking at, but let's look at the backyard. Why would they be in the backyard? Right here. Maybe right here, because it looks like there is just dirt or sand or something. Aren't they actually searching 1102? Maybe. I mean, they never confirmed, from my knowledge, who it was. You know, not yet. What exact address? I guess it would be on that side, right? Looky there. Let's plop down 1102. Also brown spots to left, yeah. I didn't never notice that before, that was open. Did y'all? Wow, it looks like a little side storage area, I guess. Let me go back to a better view of the top. Calm down, Google Earth. Jeez, the Petus. Like he doesn't want me to see it. But you know what? I have seen this area so many times. And I was always flabbergasted at the way that this, connects to different parts of the neighborhood, And it was always interesting to me how Tyler, and I'm not saying Tyler had anything to do with any of this. I'm just saying it was always interesting to me about the recording of Tyler speaking on Jumping the Barrier. And if you haven't heard of that, I can play that for you. Put a 1 in the chat if you've never heard it and you want to hear it again. Just put a 1 in the chat. Let me catch up with chat because it is flying today. I have maybe 40 people tops at a time. Can we get a live feed from anywhere? I mean, I can check. I can try. I highly doubt they're going to, say anything different until like there's something big. Somebody caught something on camera that's worth, putting out there. And from the looks of it, the news has a tight grip on what gets out there. All right. It looked like that panel for 1102 backyard is off. Yeah. Okay, you want to hear the cheesy area thing? Okay. All right. Will do. Give me just a second. I'll pull it up. I'm not going to say it like, okay, the treesy area. That's how I say it. The treesy area. And you'll see what I mean. Pray for Michael Vaughan. Justice for Michael Vaughan. If today's the day, this has been one of the most brutal, longest fights to get justice for that boy. It's been so difficult for a lot of people. All right. Horribly. Not just for the family, but for people around the case, Wow. There might actually be an update. Hold on. I'm going to pull this up and play it, but I'll be right back. There might be something I can give y'all.
When did Tyler call you? 7:04 p.m. And then at 7:10, who called 911? Tyler? Yes.
Can you just tell us a little bit about that day?
Gave the pizza to Ben, and Ben brought the pizza inside.
Oh. Because Tyler was somewhere else, so it's not like he would have known they were there.
No, I guess because I thought it was.
Some confusion in my head really fast. What barrier did you jump and where did you jump it at? Because
All right, so let me put it back a little bit. So this is the storm barrier explanation from Tyler. In that treesy area, you know, the triangle right before the treesy area where he jumps. All right.
do me a favor and clear up some confusion in my head really fast. What barrier did you jump and where did you jump it at? Because I'm so damn lost.
Barrier. To the park, or if I don't know if it's Google Earth like updated enough to have the splash pad and all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you walk the green belt path like out
Here we
to
go.
the back of the splash pad, and then the empty fieldy area,
Yeah.
like walk along the left hand side of that up until like where it gets kind of treesy. There's a path that goes up into, I think, the very end of the neighborhood before the really ritzy fucking shit.
The very end of Cornwall Way.
So before the bluffs.
Way by the end of that point.
Yeah, before the bluffs.
Okay.
There's a dead end right there with a roadblock, and it drops down into the opposite end of the splash pad deal.
Gotcha. Okay. So then they didn't dispatch an officer until after 7:28 then?
I imagine they blew shit up from there, but then they wanted to get, like, the local.
All right, so we were just there, right? And we found, obviously, where Mallard, 1103 or 1102 Mallard, that's where they're looking right now. An active search for Michael. So we have gone over this area numerous times. Dead ends. Tips have been sent so many times about this area and that audio. And I'm not saying anything bad about the Tyler or anything like that, but I'm just going to let you know that this has been a thing for law enforcement. This has been given. So.
I don't know how it fucking works, but
Yeah.
they called me back, like, almost immediately. I don't know. Could have been a minute or two. Like, I was.
So you think maybe they just got around to listening to the audio. I fucking guess, excuse my language. You know, we have had such a hard time with anything regarding law enforcement. We have, and Sleuthy, Dope, everybody who has sleuthed this case knows that that area has been talked about over and over again. It's been researched. It's been put on lives. I can't tell you how many times I've done it myself. And I came in late to the game in February. So if this is something that is an actual tip led to finding Michael, I'm going to be so mad, so angry that it took that long. I will say that. Sure will. So let's go on the other side. I'm trying to be nosy and look in there. It looks very simple, you know. It just got a little overhead thing right here. It doesn't look like, I don't know, it's a small backyard. So maybe it could be, I don't know. Let's go to the other side. Because it kind of stretches out into the neighbors at 1102. So what's going on at 1102 again? I mean, they've got a lot more space. But I just hope that somebody oh God, I just hope that somebody who was walking, whoever it may be, didn't jump this fence and do something and nobody knew about it. I can't see in it. But I did notice earlier, I believe, a little opening here. Let's see. We have researched this so many times, Sleepy. So many times, Dope. Doxy. You know who you are. God, I've sat there and looked at this woman walking out so many times. At one time, I thought before I studied this photo of the Honda Pilot, I was like, did they confuse it for this Kia? You know, we can't tell you how many times we have seen this car riding around Fruitland. Both of these over by Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm just telling y'all, this has been researched. Yep. And what do you do when nobody listens to you, right? I have looked for this specific RV all over the damn place. I went to Weezer and went down US, whatever it was, the highway, 52 maybe, and was looking at LDS churches, Mormon churches. I was almost convinced I found it over there. And so I'm just saying, if this is the area, we've asked about registered sex offenders who lived over this way. We've asked about them. They have been looked at per somebody. I'm not even going to tell you who said that. Are y'all hearing me? Wouldn't have been right away, not during the initial searches. Yep, guidance. My lovely mod here, she remembers all that. We looked at that house a lot. Yes, ma'am. Well, we all did. And we were told repeatedly they were cleared. Okay, she said it, by Brandy. Now, again, we don't know if this is an actual, legitimate thing. We know they're searching, but I'm just telling y'all are going to see a hot mess expressed if this is something that wasn't taken into consideration, because most of the people who have been here from the beginning know that we have done this on lives many times. I don't see anything except for this one article. My camera is really pissed off at me right now. It's weird. Oh. We already got YouTuber Justice for All, Bullhorn Betty. Nerdy. Hey, Nerdy. Nerdbird Mafia. Let's see what they had to 31 minutes. Wow. Nerdy was on it. Deep breath. Nice, nerdy. Go back to Twitter. 1103 Mallard Brook. Yeah. Bullhorn trying to raise money to go. You know what? Okay. I'm not going to make this dramatic. I'm just going to say this right now. You know, Bullhorn Betty went to talk to the mother, right? With Dolly. And she said something in the live the other day that was just pissed me off so damn bad. You know, you got to go do the work and these other people don't come up here and do the work. Well, you want to know why? You want to know why people didn't go like myself, even though maybe I did, maybe I didn't, right? Well, here you go. Show you this photo of why people weren't going. Maybe it was because there were threats. Who knows? Like this one. Let me read this for you. When we tried to go put a search together, when we called Fruitland and asked for, you know, anything they need, we're raising funds, whatever. If you go to Fruitland and follow the family, you're the stalker. Well, no, we weren't going to even, we had no intention, zero, to ever see the parents or any family members. We just wanted to go search, that's all. By the way, if you go to the Fruitland and follow the family, you are the stalker. You will be reported and followed by law enforcement. You cross the lines, you'll be charged. Keep it going, bish. We'll see you and your dumb friends behind the bleachers after school. To name just a few, the boss, Albertsons, Brandy's boss from Albertsons. She don't care. She going to jail for Tyler. I don't give a fuck. That's what she says. I mean, we wanted to go. But when you get stuff like that all the time, and you don't know what you're dealing with up there, loony boonies, and nothing's being done about Michael's case, and you're feeling like nobody's listening to you anyway, that's what happens. Yeah. So to just piggyback on what Bullhorn Betty said about actually going and doing the work, ma'am, you know damn well you wouldn't be up there without me. That's all I'll say. Thanks. So, okay, 28 minutes ago, breaking, Fruitland Police Chief has confirmed they are looking for remains, following up on a very credible tip. Oh, my heart's breaking. So let's play this video clip. I'm going to take my face off. Oh, God. You know, seeing this? Please put blue hearts for Monkey. My God. That's the neighbor right there. Are they digging up just dirt, or are they digging up maybe a septic tank? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Dogs are here. Morgan Romero TV. The dog should pick something up rather quickly if they're there. Good times in rural Idaho. Are you kidding me? When did Michael go missing? July 27th, 2021. Chief Huff, a couple lives in, a couple lives in this home on Red Wing Street in Fruitland. Says he's not aware of connection between them and Vaughan's. Crews out here last night and secured home. Started work in yard last night and continued into this evening. Huff stating it's on Red Wing Street. Yeah, you know, that's what I was kind of getting at, is that Mallard is kind of interesting because technically this is Red Wing from what I was told or what I remember, but it's actually not. So let me go zoom out. Hold on. I mean, it is, excuse me, but hold on. I always thought that Red Wing was here. Let me get situated. So let me show y'all where the house is. Satellites, that's why I'm thrown off. Here is Michael Vaughan's family home, right here, okay? Right there. So let's measure, if I can. Excuse me, let me go to the Google Earth. Woohoo. Take a Dramamine, people. All right, so there, right here, white roof. To 1103 Mallard is about hold on. Wow. 1,480 meters. So what? Less than half a mile or half a mile away, basically? Red Wing is where the two married pervs live at, Eve. Yeah, I know. And Huff said that people don't know Michael. No, he said that they don't know the connection between Michael and this couple. That's what he said. Crazy. Wow. Less than 1,000 meters. Guys, this is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking stuff. So who is Morgan Romero TV anyway? Award-winning anchor. Oh, I know. Okay, it's Morgan. Okay, got it. I'm going to watch this again. Oh, I bet. Brooke. Are we noticing anybody in the backyard that we can, is that Brandy? Is that Brandy right here? And Bob? Hi, Hermit. What's the address, Eve? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize. So this is what we're gonna fucking do. 1102 Red Wing Street, Fruitland, Idaho, because this is what we were researching at the time. So 1102 Red Wing. That's what pulls up. All right. But this one, this house is the 1103. That's what's making it so freaking confusing. So we have 1103 Mallard and basically 1102 Red Wing. We have looked there so many times. You want to see who, do you want to see my very first time ever covering this case research-wise, like in depth? I even put their ass on blast. They are a couple. They're a couple who are RSOs. I'll show you. I don't give a shit. We don't know. We don't know if they are, you know, the ones. I'm just saying. We're going to look at Idaho State Police webpage. More accurate. Dorothy Marie Starkey. 1100 Red Wing, but she's also, she has also been connected to 1102 through research, okay? They would never allow her to be there unless she was showing them where to dig. Sleuthy. Are you kidding me? No. Okay, but she has a husband too. Says she's been compliant last Hold the beep, beep, beep. Everybody, alert, alert, alert. The last process update was November 9th, 2022. Are y'all seeing this? Look. That was 3 days ago. 3 or 4 days ago, and they're compliant. So why would, I mean, it could be a fluke, but why would you have a last photo date of March 2022? And then last process update? That usually only happens every, 6 months or a year. Usually a year for, non-reoffending from 2003, right? So her and her boo have these charges on them. Attempt to use child to display sexual explicit conduct. And 3rd degree SA. Okay? Oh, I'm so mad, y'all. I'm so mad. Ooh. Hey, Jen Hannah, I know that this is kind of hard. Is it Cody Stark? Oh, yeah, that's right. Cody Starkey is the other one, right? Or Carson, something like that. Cody Jr.? Oh, I didn't know. I always thought it was Cody. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Carson Cody Jr. That's her boo, y'all. Look, his is the same thing. Last photo date, March 8, 2022. November 9, 2022 was his last process date. Same exact offenses. I thought they searched all that. That's what Brandy said, yes. You're right, Sleuthy. If everybody would have just stopped trying to control every single piece of movement from web sleuths. By the way, I'm going to just tell y'all this. The same creators who were like, do the work, or made it okay for them to raise hell in, like, let's just say the Summer Wells case or Quentin Simon case, are the same ones that make no one trust anybody on the interwebs that actually have integrity and that actually do care. That's where that came from. That's why we had to literally go through hell to help this baby. I am just beside myself. Check the other offenders in the neighborhood to see if there's a date of 11/8. Right. I'll do that. That's a good idea. Where is Fruitland? There it is. JavaScript is like so old. What are you talking about? Well, let's just do 1102 or 1100 Red Wing Street. Everything's so damn difficult over in Idaho. I want it listed out. Ugh. 83619. Yep. I better know. Compliant. All of these are compliant. Let's see if I can just go and scroll through. September 9th. Jason Scott Cabral. Maybe that just means, I don't know. Maybe they went through every single RSO. I don't know. And that happened in 2019. Let's see. Maybe this is just a fluke. See, it's about Tiny Leroy Hall. We know about him, guys. Eve, it's not the Starkey's house. Okay. Phew. How did y'all know? But look at Tiny Leroy Hall's. His is actually to yesterday. But then it says last process update of the 13th. It's the 12th, y'all. Last registered September. Now another another RSO who we have looked at, got all of the information we could about this MFer. He was on the number 2 or 3, right, ladies? Because him and another person showed up over on Cornwall Way the day before and was looking for his Lifeways. Not Tiny, but this other person he was with was looking for his old Lifeways doctor. He had a pacifier in his mouth, the guy, not Tiny Leroy, but Tiny was with him, close by. Or at least in another incident. Let's just say that. And it wasn't, he was there. Okay, guys? And that was sent in too. Wrong path. The second house you showed via Google Earth had the 3 tall trees in the back. Look, that right there has to be 1103 Mallard. That's 1103 Mallard. Wait, that's Partridge. Shit. Here we go. This is a funky neighborhood, by the way. Because look how small that is. Let's look at the video. Is there a press conference right now? Is that Brandy? Well, there's that side door right there. I'll take a look. I'm not used to this chat going and flying. Live news. Okay. I'm on it. I'm on it. I just wanted to see who that looks like. She's very still if that's her, but I don't think it is. Oh, wait, is that Tyler right there? Is that Tyler? All right, I'll go into KTVB. Everybody just hang tight. I'm going. Mm-hmm. What's the latest? All right.
Hey, have you heard?
Got to get through these ads. We're not local, okay? Just give me a moment. But Sleepy, I agree with you. Is Dope in the chat? Brandy has dark red hair, yeah. Would they have allowed the family to be there? It depends. I don't know. Oh, okay.
Been searched. The neighbor we talked to said that his home was already searched. He allowed them into their home. They searched his garage. They searched everything. And he told me that they showed him a picture of a scooter, a kid's scooter, and they might have been looking for that. And that's what he thought, he found very interesting, was that he said he had
The scooter.
And as Shira said earlier, the parents' home only 4 minutes away, and that is the area on Southwest 9th Street in Fruitland where Michael Vaughan, also affectionately referred to as Monkey, was last seen. And as we've been covering this story, there have been searches across the country, his picture, his information on the side of semi-trucks all over the country just searching for him. And the fact that we are back here just 4 minutes away from the parents' home, perhaps looking for his remains, as Chief Huff said, just shows, how close to home this situation really was. We will continue to stay out here all evening, and we will continue to keep updated on air and online. You can follow both Alex and I on Twitter and go to ktvb.com to read more about that background information. Shira.
Yeah, I know you both have been staying on top of this for us, and we'll be sure to check back in with you in just about 15 minutes as well. All right, Alex and Morgan, thank you. And turning now to weather, meteorologist Sophia Bliss is in for Bree. And Sophia, it's been abnormally cold for November, right?
Yeah, we're running about...
Okay, sorry. I had a phone call. I apologize. Yep. I heard that too, and about cried.
15 degrees below normal or average for this time of
Trying
year.
to keep it together, y'all. Doing my best. This is the first time that I've actually had to cover on a live a tragedy that I've been working on, and many, many others I've been working on for a whole year. So thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for understanding and being here with me. I appreciate you guys so much. This is why, and I'm not trying to plug in anything at all right now of mine. I swear. But this is why I want a search and rescue organization, my nonprofit, to go and search. There's never enough of those in the world. There's never enough. They're always needed. They always, the more the merrier when we're trying to find these babies, especially children. Okay? And maybe, just maybe, if Fruitland would have let people in, if the family and people around the family, more than anyone, put your egos aside for just a moment and think about how long this has been going on, that Michael could have been in a backyard when you could have just let people help. Forget the narrative. Forget what people think about, you know, who did what. The only thing that matters is that baby. So let's look at recent, would it be Fruitland or Payette County? Fruitland, Idaho, inmate search. They're probably not going to put anything up there. No in Fruitland? Nope. Well, I'm not going to say if I searched or not, but what I am telling you is that I tried to work with Fruitland and many others, and they didn't want to. They said that they had it. They're good. They were fine. So whatever. So I think it would be Payette County, maybe. I know. Maybe they didn't really need a search because they knew that they weren't going to be able to get one because of a search warrant. I mean, we weren't going to be able to search somebody's backyard. So I do understand, right? At the same time, it's like, damn. Maybe we could have found something else, right? Payette County's the jail. Yeah, I'm trying. Inmate. Bones, bail and inmate information. Inmate visitation information. Jail history. Why is this so damn difficult? So hard. Anything that you want to do. Do they not have inmate searches? I swore they did. Save the babies. Mobile Patrol doesn't have inmate search anymore for Payette County. Really? I swore they did at one time. I'm almost positive. But, you know. Mm. Police Department. Here we go. Homeowner Carson Starkey. Now, somebody said that it wasn't them, but I don't know. I don't. For sure, so. Nope. Mm-mm. They don't have it on here anymore. Crazy. Idaho Search and Rescue is assisting. Go back to Twitter real quick. Crazy. I honestly think that video, I'm still tripping about it. I think that video was Brandy and Tyler. That scared the hell out of me. See what Twitter has to say. I am just so in shock and heartbroken. Eve, check Twitter link I shared on Discord. Okay, thank you, hun. You know, I have been anxious all day. Ask Mr. Eve in chat. I have been flipping out all day. Just anxiety ridden. Oh, yeah. I see that, honey. Okay. I don't know if that's them, so I'm not gonna. That's not even his house. Yeah, that's not his house. It's 1100. It's the next door. Who actively lives at 1102, though? I'm going to find out because I think it's a rental house, so I know who owns the property, but I think that, you know, like I said, it's a rental property. So give me just a second. Let me look at that. But I really think it's 1103 Mallard. I do. Because look at that video that we looked at. Let me hashtag Michael Vaughan. Look at it again. Videos. Yep. Okay, so they took down the little overhang patio. You can tell. They took it off. I'll show you why I know that. Show you why. Eve, they were filming from the backyard of 1103. Jesus Jones. So hold on a second. So they were filming from 1103 into 1102 Red Wing Street. See Red Wing right here? So Mallard dumps into Red Wing. Oh my, they are digging up the areas of the patchy grass. And you know what? That makes sense because this doesn't have an overhang, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything at all. Like any disturbed grass. Unless it's right by the, or under the tree. Oh, shit. Didn't think about that. So it is. 1102. It's 1102. There's an overhang in the video of the person filming, right? And this one doesn't. So again, let's go plop down so everybody can see what I'm talking about. 1102. This is where the Starkeys lived at one time at 1100. This is 1102. Boards put up on the bottom of this little area. I heard in another chat that they cut the tree down. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I guess this one right here. It would look like it, right? So if you look at the backyard, there is a specific kind of a tree. So I want to just verify the shit. Yep. Damn right, it sure is 1102. I'm so pissed. We have gone over this on my lives. We have researched this, put tips in, asked the mother about this, and she might not damn well know about it. We have said this over and over, y'all, over and over. Yep, because here's the tree. Go back to Twitter. There's that funky ass tree. Well, I don't even know what they're called. Y'all might know. And then, yep. And just to verify, this is the house that they were filming from. Is 1103 Mallard, right? Go back to maps. Ooh, sorry. There's 1102 Red Wing. Now, I do know this, that 1102 had another Starkey family member in their home. Like I swore that they were family members living kind of side by side, because I swore Cody Carson Jr., Starkey Jr. was like registered to both houses, and then Dorothy Starkey was one of them. So let me just verify that. Maybe it was just a fluke. But I'm going to look it up. So it is 1102 Red Wing, 100%. Thank you, Tiff. Lovely. Thank you for helping me. Appreciate it. I'm from Canada, and I kept telling Don B it was 1102 Mallard Street, and he wouldn't believe me until I cursed at him. This is incredibly frustrating. 4 minutes from his home. It's always within that 2-mile radius. In August through October, there were tips that brought law enforcement back into this neighborhood. For sure. Absolutely. They didn't say where exactly, but I'm telling you, Red Wing was a thing. People had been bringing it up over and over, not just me, okay, but a lot of people. Y'all are gonna people in the chat who are the web sleuths. Are y'all ready? I'm gonna put something in the chat. Wow. Let's just say it's not the Ramsey that we know of on TV. Wow, y'all. I'm not trying to dox these people, even though they could be, the ones who did something to Michael. What I'm saying is that I'm going to be careful. And I'm sure that there's going to be a press release, I'm sure. 1,200 feet from where Michael lived across the field, Rena says. Thank you. Yeah, they haven't found anything yet, just still looking. It is 1102 Red Wing. Where they're searching is 1102 Red Wing. I just showed the trees that are kind of like a privacy fence for 1103 Mallard right here. You can tell. It's to, I guess, shield them from seeing what's going on over there. That is 100% certainty that is 1102 Red Wing. 100%. No doubt in my mind, I don't take it back, these. I will die on that one. Let's watch this again because it's very important to see where they're at. So there's the tree. Wait a minute. Let's look. There's the tree. So they just cut off certain branches, maybe, because the one next to it is there.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mary Humphreys. Yeah, Jay. Justice Jane says, I used to live at a 1102 address. Wow. Wandress. Yeah, but keep going. It's the Wandra related to. Keep going. Keep searching. So the fence was dismantled on the side of the house. On Red Wing Street. It's right here. It's right here. Confirmed, confirmed. I'm surprised this neighbor's doing this. So I want your opinions. Do you think that police would allow parents to see in graphic detail where, if it's them, I don't know. I'm not trying to speculate on it, but it does kind of eerily look like them. And Bob, I don't know. We'll look at it again. But do you think that they would ever let parents who had nothing to do with it or didn't know anything about it, do you think that they would let them see this? Absolutely not. No, never. I've never heard of it. I've heard of accidents like, calling parents of children who got into an accident with like a brother or sister or family member come and say their goodbyes at the scene. But I've never, ever seen a nefarious case or disappearance of a child. Never. I could be wrong, but I've never heard of it. I don't feel like law enforcement would let them be on the scene like this, right? I want to watch it one more time and see if it's them. I don't know. Start over. Right here. And right here. I don't know. Everybody else looks like they have hats on and they got orange on them. And like, who is this? Did anyone else hear the name Carson? Yeah. Strange they seem to be focused in one area of the yard. You don't think it's them? You just think it's law enforcement? You think they're FBI? But they're, I don't know. It's kind of casual. Weird how they're. Can I slow this down? I don't think I can. Forensic team. And you would think that they would be like wailing at this point, no matter what. See what else we got. And I'm not saying it's them, guys, the parents. I swear I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, it kind of looks and resembles them. KTVB has stated that they got a tip that his remains might be in the yard. Matthew Lacer. Hold on, guys. Eve, it's Juanita. Ooh. My favorite. Hold on, y'all. I got to go to KTVB. I will go back and correct any misinformation at all. Sometimes it comes out different than here when I'm anxious. Something I will definitely work on. So guys, thank you for being patient with me. I appreciate it. We need to get justice for this baby. I don't see it. Okay. I see. Oh, 16 minutes ago. That one. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Crystal coming in with the assist. You're the best. All right, let's watch this. This is KTVB. They've been striking me since day one, I guess. So, oh well. I'm not monetizing this, but.
And thank you for joining us here on the Saturday News at 5. I'm Shira Matzau, and we begin with breaking news out of Fruitland. That's where multiple law enforcement agencies are at a home right now. Fruitland police say it's all in connection with the search for missing Fruitland boy Michael Vaughan. And this is where that search is happening. Take a look at a map there. It's at a home in Fruitland, just about 4 minutes away from Michael's home. Our crews on scene say it's just across the street in another neighborhood. And that's where KTVB's Morgan Romero and Alex Duggan join us live from. And you both have been out there for hours. What are you seeing?
Yeah, Shira, we have been out here for several hours. We have seen law enforcement, search and rescue crews digging through a backyard behind me. You can see a piece of the fence removed over there, as well as a tree cut down. They've been using heavy machinery to dig in that backyard. And Fruitland Police Chief J.D. Huff confirms they are searching for Michael Vaughan's remains. They got a very credible lead, as he called it, that led them to this backyard. And again, we saw that heavy machinery working earlier. We actually went into the backyard of this house behind us to look at that. And you know, Alex, when they stopped using that heavy machinery, there were several people in that backyard just kind of sitting there. It was eerily quiet. Chief Huff telling us that they've been out here since last.
Well, damn. Now we know it's Juanita. Juanita Toll is the detective on the case that is semi-close. Not like extremely close, but from what I hear, close to the family, or it was at one time. So
Chief Huff telling us that they've been out here since last night. Tell us what else we know.
Well, Morgan, Huff said that they haven't found anything as of now, but they're going to keep searching and excavating for his remains. They obtained a search warrant to search the premises. They came out here at 9:30 this morning to start over again. And you know, Idaho State Police, Idaho Search and Rescue have been out here along with the Fruitland Police Department. They have canines in the backyard. And you know, they said in a press conference earlier this summer that a lead had placed them back into the Fruitland area.
Yeah, and at this time, you know, again, they have not found anything, but Chief Huff telling us that they are going to be out here for as long as it takes. They're going to be out here well into the evening. And since Michael Vaughan disappeared back on July 27th, 2021, they have received around 1,200 leads. They have cleared many of them. Some of them, like this one, considered
Justice
very
Jane.
credible. Chief Huff also telling us that a couple lives inside that home that we're showing you. And he says right now he doesn't know of any connection that he's aware of between the Vaughan family and this couple who lives inside the home. But as we were out here in this neighborhood earlier,
do they look familiar to anybody in Fruitland? That looks like maybe the Mountain Rescue. I think that's the guy. Maybe that's who they are. Idaho Mountain Rescue. That's what it looks like on his hat. I can see it a lot better, I think, than it's on the screen.
speaking with several neighbors, they told us they haven't seen anything like this in their neighborhood. They're really shocked. Take a listen.
I've been in New Plymouth at a family thing, and I came home, and my wife called me and said, yeah, there's something going on behind the house. I live over off the block behind them.
Okay.
And I had heard some activity over there.
He said he heard activity, and that's what we heard when we were out here earlier, too. Alex, you've been out here since around 1 o'clock this afternoon. What else did you see?
There's JD Huff.
You know, neighbors' homes have already been searched. The neighbor we talked to said that his home was already searched. He allowed them into their home. They searched his garage. They searched everything. And he told me that they showed him a picture of a scooter, a kid's scooter, and they might have been looking for that. And that's what he thought, he found very interesting, was that he said he hadn't seen it.
And as Shira said earlier, the parents' home only 4 minutes away, and that is the area on Southwest 9th Street in Fruitland where Michael Vaughan, also affectionately referred to as Monkey.
So there's the fence that was broken out. I guess they did take some limbs down, as you see here, but I don't think they removed an entirety of a tree. But they did take it down, so I'm guessing so that the excavator, excuse me, could get in there, or the backhoe, whatever it is, to dig up there. I mean, they would have to have had a search warrant. They would have had to, right? I mean, that's just how it works. So that tip must have been extremely credible, obviously. And I just want to know where that tip came from. And there was some rumors on Twitter that it was a person within the Facebook group, the Michael Vaughan Community Search group, that group has been heavily looked at, and people have been kicked out. They have shut it down basically and only made it for select people, and no opinions of any kind of speculation whatsoever are allowed in there. So, but I'm not sure if there's any truth to that.
Was last seen, and as we've been covering this story, there have been searches across the country, his picture, his information on the side of semi-trucks all over the country, just searching for him. And the fact that we are back here just 4 minutes away from the parents' home, perhaps looking for his remains, as Chief Huff said, just shows, how close to home this situation really was. We will continue to stay out here all evening, and we will continue to keep updated on air and online. You can follow both Alex and I on Twitter and go to ktvb.com to read more about that background information. Shira.
Yeah, I know you both have been staying on top of this for us, and we'll be sure to check back in with you in just about 15 minutes as well. All right, Alex and Morgan, thank you.
Wow. So let's see if there's any other footage, but Juanita definitely looked perturbed, to say the least. And I want to look at that footage again. She has been kind of a sore spot to us web sleuths, to be honest with you, as many people have been in Fruitland or Payette County, but I digress, including this one right here. But I want to see Juanita real quick.
Yeah,
kind of Bella, Maddie, just 1 second.
It was eerily quiet. Chief Huff telling us that they've been out here since.
That's very concerning, as if they're just waiting for, the news or something to be found. I could not imagine that feeling. Been working on a case for over a year, Possibly the scooter hinting as to children being there. Yeah. Eve, wouldn't the parents have known if the scooter was missing? Yeah, they would have known. They would have absolutely known. I don't know if I know that there was a scooter discussion many times during the sleuthing process. But I didn't take any kind of, I didn't think much of it, because there's scooters that look the same. That's a needle in a haystack in my mind, and I don't have that capacity. There's so many other things, right? So let's look at the scooter. Let's see if I have a picture. Crystal, I know, I think maybe you had mentioned it before. Now, I remember the scooter story, that the woman in the SUV that was at the park that day around the time was driving behind them, her kids, and they were scootering home after they got done at the park. But that's all I remember about, the details. Yeah, that's all I even see in our Discord too, unless I'm wrong. Now, there was a green, not a scooter, but a car that he had that I don't know what happened to it. He had a green power car, I think it's called. Is that CJ? Who? Where? Who are you talking about? Where? Oh, Alex, that kind of does look like her, huh? Michael wasn't on a scooter. He was walking, right? Allegedly. Talking about right here? Check my messages. Get your mods to get IMO out of your chat. Done. Where are you? I can't see. The chat's going so fast. So mods, if you could please look out in the chat for those who are being shitty. Please do so. Because we don't do that here. I don't even see them, Crystal, so I don't know. Okay.
Search the premises. They came out here at 9:30 this morning to start over again. And you know, Idaho State Police, Idaho Search and Rescue have been out here along with the Fruitland Police Department. They have canines in the backyard. And you know, they said in a press conference earlier this summer that a lead had placed them back into the Fruitland area.
Yeah, and at this time, you know, again, they have not found anything, but Chief Huff telling us that they are going to be out here for as long as it takes. They're going to be out here well into the evening. And since Michael Vaughan disappeared back on July 27th.
So is that Crimin right here? Idaho Mountain Rescue. So yep, that's the Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue guy. He does not look very happy. Everybody looks so dismal. I'm nervous. Oh, I know. Okay. Got it. Please be respectful in the chat. 0 tolerance. 0. No, that's not Crimin. Okay.
Since Michael Vaughan disappeared back on July 27th, 2021, they have received around 1,200 leads. They have cleared many of them, some of them, like this one, considered very credible. Chief Huff also telling us that a couple lives inside that home that we're showing you. And he says right now he doesn't know of any connection that he's aware of between the Vaughan family and this couple who lives inside the home. But as we were out here in this neighborhood earlier speaking with this couple who lives inside the home.
So I don't know who that is. It looks like maybe an FBI agent that I've seen before, or maybe someone in law enforcement, Idaho State Police, potentially. I don't know who that is. I do know who this is, and I'm not gonna go there. I don't know who this is. Maybe it's his partner, like for Idaho Mountain Search and Rescue. I just don't know.
But as we were out
but
here
I do know who that is.
Earlier, speaking with several neighbors, they told us they haven't seen anything like this in their neighborhood.
All right. Let's see what else has got. I mean,
KTVB.com to leave.
I don't know if they have anything else, you know. We might just be waiting on them to find something there and update us. You know, what else are we going to do? Is there any information about where the parents are? Are the parents at the police station? Are they on YouTube? I would hope not right now. Has anybody seen Miracles for Missing? Says it's the corner house, not the Starkeys. The Starkeys lived next door at one time. That's for damn sure. Right next door. It's 1102. The Starkeys, the registered sex offender couple, lived at 1100 Red Wing. The house that they're searching at is 1102. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you. I must have blocked the person, or they blocked me, because I don't see them in my chat. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know what they were saying. I promise. I don't see them. Yeah, the people who live there now may not have lived there a year ago, and that's what I'm saying, is that if you look at who lived there before and their family members, you'll see the sleuths know. Jennifer Koffendorfer, although I believe anyone following this case closely expected this outcome, we are all dreading the day. You have no idea. No idea. Anything else? It kind of makes me want to go into sleuth mode, unfortunately, because that's what I've been doing, and that's what others have been doing for so long that you almost desensitize yourself into thinking about the possibility of what we all feel and know is going to be the case in Michael's disappearance. But now that reality's hitting, it's very hard to do. Very hard to do anything. Cover it. I mean, I'm so scattered. It's just, a judge signed a search warrant to dig up a yard 4 minutes from his parents' house to look for Michael. Yep. I just wonder, True Crime Sister says the folks on scene are begging you to please stay out of the area if you don't live there. Traffic has increased significantly since the story broke. Frustrated locals. You know, I'm sorry that you're frustrated, but Eva, know who owns that house, Lady R 2.0. Oh, I know who owns it. Waiting for confirmation, but a local just DM'd me and said the police are digging up the field across from his home. Message me on Twitter or message me on like Discord message if you want. Let me know. Digging up the field across from Michael's home, sleuth, or the home that is being searched right now? Well, the couple that rents the home, that who lives there right now, to me doesn't matter because I believe it's a rental. I'm actually positive it's a rental. So it doesn't, we don't know yet. We don't know if it's this couple or that couple that lived before there, the couple that lived there before, excuse me. We don't know yet. And I don't want to slam people. Right? Cat's eye. Someone just came out and said they live where they are digging. Who? Who is that? It definitely is because the owner lives at another address. Yeah. That Lady R, yes. No, across from the home they are now. Wow. Absolutely, Grubby Goat. Thank you guys for being here. I'm not going anywhere until we get a confirmation. Well, that's what I'm going to say. Ugh. There's got to be more coverage. Come on. So again, JD Huff said he is not aware of a connection between the couple who lives there at 1102 Red Wing and the Vaughans. He doesn't have that connection yet. Crews out here last night and secured the home, started working in the yard last night and continued into this evening, which is amazingly ironic that I have been literally on edge for 2 days. Even told one of my friends I've never been so down for no reason whatsoever. It's crazy how intuition works. I want to watch this one again. It's so eerie. It's like they're just sitting there waiting. So now that my sleuth brain is coming back, all right, let's think about this. Let's think about this if Michael is there. Good God Almighty. But if he's there, who was around that area? Who do we know? Was a walking man around there? Because I was going to pull it up earlier, but then I stopped myself. But I think I'm going to do it. Was there any reports? Well, since there's movement in the case, I don't really give a shit about keeping things close to the vest. Because at this point, when it involves the missing child, whatever, you do what you got to do for these babies, and the information that needs to be out there needs to be exposed. So let's look at the call log. Let's look at police call logs around the time he went missing. Let's do it. All bets are off. And I will, mark my words, if they are willing to let me get into that courtroom the day when that day comes for justice for Michael, I'll be there. Guarantee it. Wow, that's a weird connection with Ramsey. Yup. All right, so what do we got here? Let's just do it. Fuck it. So, Red Wing. So what I'm going to actually do before I get into this, actually, I have to decode this file because the way that Payette County sent it to me is all fucked up. So 1 second, please. It has to break it down into its like most basic form. So stupid. So I'm going to do Hidden Meadows, search for Hidden Meadows. It's going to take a minute. Nothing. Because that's the neighborhood name. So let's do Mallard. Nothing. What about Red Wing? Oh yeah, here we go. Abandoned vehicle, 718. 1102. Look at this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Abandoned vehicle. 7/18/2021 at 7:22 p.m. 1102 Red Wing Street. Fruitland. I wonder what that was about. And who abandoned their vehicle there. So to me, if they're reporting that at that location, that means that the people who were living there, which is obviously this couple they're talking about, reported this. So there's already been activity prior to his disappearance. Yeah, we don't just fuck around all day over on Eve's channel and the people that have come together to try to help. We really try. Really try. We're not like all these other ones that go and bully for information. We actually do the work, the actual nitty gritty. So let's see what else. 500 North Whitley at 707, suspicious subject. So maybe there is something to that. So if we have this information before, and we have pulled certain records from here, but Northwest 16th and Snake River traffic stop. I wonder who this abandoned vehicle belongs to. There was harassment later on at 8:30, 8497 Alden Road. All right. So that's kind of the ones that I think are of interest, right? So where is Crimson Circle West? Agency assist. That was probably like somebody going to get something from a house, right? And they were like, I can't go back in there. We had a fight. We're drunk. Can you just come over here so we can help get all my shit out of here. So I'm going to hold off on that one. Suspicious subject, 500 North Whitley. Where is that? Jen, Hannah, I know you know. It's 200 either South or North Whitley is the police station. So this isn't too far from the police station. Well, that's speculation. Even I want to thank you all for coming to join us. Yes, absolutely. Maverick Adventures first stop. Okay, I knew it was maybe a gas station. I didn't know if it was going to be the sinker station or whatever they call it. But yeah, that's the Maverick. Huh. Let me refresh this real quick. God, I have so many text messages right now. All right, I'm in Discord, ladies, by the way. Has anybody heard from Brandy, Neil, and Tyler Vaughan or Bob Vaughan? Have they come out and said anything on YouTube? Anybody? Anybody? Nothing new. So, okay, going back to this. There was a suspicious subject at the Maverick station and then an abandoned vehicle 15 minutes from that time. I'm just trying to think. It doesn't take that long, obviously, to get from Mavericks to 1102 Red Wing at all. Maybe somebody got arrested over here in Payette. 1519 First Avenue South. Let's look. What was it again? Crew's heading home tonight. Okay, thank you. I'll look it up. Ooh. I have seen this before. I have looked at this place many times because of that damn greenhouse. Oh, and by the way, that I don't think it's the same one, but I can always go and double check, as you know. Hey, Shani. Flagstaff. Yeah, it's not the one. But when I tell y'all, the research has been real on every street up and down. Fruitland, Payette, Weiser, Caldwell, New Plymouth, you name it. Hi, AP. That is very interesting. Anyway, one more little review. Suspicious vehicle, Drit parking lot of track. Anybody from Fruitland or Payette County or around that area, do you know what the hell this is? DRIT parking lot of track. There was a traffic stop on Highway 95 at Jack in the Box. Anyway, that is very interesting to me that Red Wing had some activity. Now, what is near Red Wing Street? Three Rivers Way? And Wood Duck Street. So let's look at Wood Duck. And then Cornwall Way, obviously. Duh. There was suspicious circumstances the day after Michael went missing in that morning. 1179. But we're not going to get into the day before, of, and after. What I know, I'm not going there right now. Not doing it. But I will show you one thing about Cornwall Way. One thing. That tiny Leroy Hall registered sex offender I was talking about earlier. This right here on 7/26/2021 at 7:25, the day before, around the same time 911 was called. This suspicious subject at 5:08. There's 2 people that were there that are not of sound mind. I can tell you that. Now, if I'm going to be able to connect this situation, and 508 Cornwall Way is not the person involved in this suspicious subject, in the 2 people that I'm talking about. So do not come after 508 Cornwall Way. I mean it. That is not the one. That is the owner of the house that had to call.
Welcome.
Thanks, Nick Wallace. 508 Cornwall Way is the one that called on these 2 individuals, okay? But these 2 individuals are not of sound mind, okay? However, it's just very interesting that the day after this, Michael disappears. Has this been a tip in itself? Yes, many times. Many times. However, I do understand on the back end why police may have not had, the opportunity to address that tip, or in the way that they probably already knew about. They already probably knew exactly what they needed to do anyway before I even got involved or anyone else. Legality, just to say that, warrants, etc. However, I don't know why police couldn't have updated their community about, a potential suspect. If this is in fact something that could be a potential. I don't understand the legality of that. So either way you look at it, I don't understand the way that law enforcement handled anything, but we don't know everything, right? I do not trust parents. I mean, that's your opinion. You have every right to it. Circle jerk. Oh, I'm gutted. I expected this, but that doesn't help any. Correct. My senses have told me that since day one. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I blabbered on too much about things that aren't really relevant to what's going on right now. So again, to end this, Michael Vaughan, missing since July 27th, 2021. They are searching for remains of Michael Vaughan 4 minutes away from his home. And at this time, I believe they're going home. They haven't found anything. We don't know just yet, but my heart is broken and we need to get justice for this little boy. And I hope that it's coming soon because it's time. He deserves it, just like Summer Wells, Oakley Carlson, Cody Bigsby, and all of these babies that are missing. All right. Thank you guys for being here with me. I appreciate you. Love you. Justice for Michael Vaughan. Bye, guys. Thank you.
What?